Life isn't just about time, it's about how you spend that time. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most of us are spending our lives like we have an unlimited balance, making unconscious withdrawals every single day. Think about it. How many moments have slipped by unnoticed, buried under distractions, obligations, and routines? The average person makes 35,000 choices a day, and most of them happen on autopilot. That's 35,000 tiny transactions shaping the story of your life. Every decision, whether to hit snooze or wake up early, whether to scroll through social media or read a book, is like a vote for the future version of yourself. The problem is, we don't realize we're voting until it's too late. Imagine waking up 10 years from now and realizing you've been making the wrong choices all along. The scary part? That future version of you isn't built overnight. It's built through small, seemingly insignificant choices made every single day. But the good news? Just as bad habits compound over time, so do the right ones. And today, you're going to learn how to flip the system in your favor. This isn't about motivation. Motivation fades. It's about understanding the mechanics of your decisions, the hidden forces shaping them, and how to regain control before it's too late. We'll uncover powerful principles that will redefine how you use your time, energy, and focus, starting now. Your brain is wired for efficiency, not accuracy. It doesn't record every moment equally. It prioritizes novelty, urgency, and emotion. That's why your childhood summers felt endless. Everything was new. But now, days blur into weeks, weeks into years, and before you know it, another decade has passed. This is called time compression, and it's why life seems to speed up as you get older. Here's the trick. You can slow time down by forcing your brain to notice again. How? By breaking routines, introducing novelty, and seeking discomfort. Try a new hobby, take a different route home, start conversations with strangers. When your brain is engaged in something unfamiliar, it pays attention. And when it pays attention, time expands. But time isn't the only thing playing tricks on you. Your decisions are being hijacked every single day by algorithms, habits, and hidden biases. The default setting of your brain isn't designed for long-term thinking. It's designed for survival. That's why instant gratification wins over discipline, why we procrastinate on what matters, and why distractions feel more rewarding than deep work. Most people think they're making conscious choices, but they're not. They're reacting. Studies show that 95% of decisions are made subconsciously, driven by patterns formed over years. The good news? Once you understand these patterns, you can rewrite them. You don't need more willpower, you need better systems. If you feel like time is slipping away, if you keep making choices that don't align with the life you want, it's not because you're lazy or unmotivated. It's because you're playing by the wrong rules. The real question is, are you ready to change them? The difference between those who achieve their goals and those who don't isn't talent or intelligence, it's how they direct their attention. In a world full of distractions, focus is the ultimate superpower. But here's what most people get wrong. Focus isn't just about eliminating distractions. It's about creating an environment where the right choices happen automatically. Take the two-list strategy used by some of the most successful people in the world. Write down everything you want to accomplish, then circle only the top 3. These are your must-dos. Now here's the hard part. Everything else goes on your avoid list. Not because those things aren't important, but because they are distractions in disguise. The enemy of great work isn't failure. It's good work that steals time from the essential. Momentum is another game changer. We often overestimate what we can do in a day, but massively underestimate what we can do in a year. Small, consistent actions compound over time. Want proof? The 1% rule states that if you improve by just 1% every day, you'll be 37 times better in a year. That's the power of micro-progress. Tiny wins that stack up. The trick is to design friction into your bad habits and remove friction from the good ones. Want to stop scrolling at night? Charge your phone in another room. Want to read more? Put a book where you usually keep your phone. Your environment should be a silent partner in your success. When you make the right choices easy and the wrong ones hard, willpower becomes irrelevant. The best part? The moment you start seeing results, motivation follows. Action creates momentum, and momentum creates identity. You don't wake up one day and become productive. You prove it to yourself through small, daily actions. It's not about being disciplined, it's about being consistent. Success isn't just about what you do, it's about who you surround yourself with. Your relationships act like an invisible force, either pushing you forward or pulling you back. Studies show that your habits, mindset, and even income are strongly influenced by the 5 people you spend the most time with. The question is, are those people inspiring growth or reinforcing bad patterns? Strong relationships aren't built on grand gestures. They're built on small, consistent deposits. A quick text to check in, remembering a friend's important day, listening without distractions. These tiny moments create deep trust over time. And here's something people forget. Your weak ties, casual acquaintances, old colleagues, often open doors you never expected. Opportunities rarely come from your closest circle. They come from the edges of your network. The same goes for your career. The biggest mistake people make? Chasing money before mastery. Money follows value, not the other way around. The best career moves aren't the obvious ones. They're the ones just outside your comfort zone. This is called the adjacent possible, the space between what you know and what you could know. Growth happens when you stretch into this space, but none of this matters if you don't take care of your energy. Energy, not time, is your most valuable resource. And yet, most people sacrifice their health chasing success, only to spend years later trying to buy it back. Sleep, movement, and stress management aren't just about feeling good. They directly impact your focus, decision-making, and emotional resilience. Your body is your operating system. If you don't optimize it, everything else crashes. At the end of the day, life isn't about squeezing in more tasks. It's about making the right ones count. The real currency of life isn't time or money. It's attention and energy. What you focus on grows. What you neglect fades. The best time to design a life that matters isn't someday, it's right now.